Hello, everybody. Welcome to a match between Telmiran and Windfox for the first week of Crosskeys Tournament 2024. I'm Lana Bean doing solo comms today with a host from Nissan. Thank you so much for this. Amazing for you to host this sort of event. Crosskeys, everybody. It's amazing. Love it. Favorite mode. Cross being cross-world, so you can go through a connector in Light World, end up in Dark World, vice versa. Key sanity, so all the small keys, big keys, maps, and compasses are shuffled throughout the game. It's just a bunch of shenanigans. Who finds the correct entrances and items first? Who knows? But it's a good time either way, and I am here to discover it with you. Telmiran and Windfox are both experienced runners. It's going to be exciting to see this match. And they're going to be their own trackers, so I don't have to click buttons. It's amazing. I love it. How's everyone doing today? Happy Friday to everybody. We'll be getting underway momentarily, but in the meantime, get yourself a cup of coffee if you need, or something to drink. Either way, it's going to be good times. These two runners are really good at what they do. It'll be a good time to see what they end up doing. Oh, we're starting. All right, got a full-hearted Link's house. Not too bad. And Link's house is always vanilla start. Looks like both runners are heading south. I presume they're going to be fake flippering, checking out Flute 2, aka Potion Shop, maybe doing little shenanigans with money, aka the hula hand play. Not too uncommon in this mode. And frankly, it gets your early bottle vendor, get your bombs if you find a shop, so never a bad idea. All right, looks like we have Desert East. Very nice. And looks like both runners are going to explore this. We do have one free check and the torch check as well. Probably going to death warp afterward. Don't want to get locked out somewhere and have to reset up Houlihan. No fun. Hey, $50, not bad. Good start. Get your bombs early, and you don't have to Houlihan if you don't want to. And on the torch, we have a flute. Interesting. And a death warp from Telmiran. And same comment from Windfox. So flute in this mode is super handy early, but the fact that it is locked by boots is a little bit troublesome, to say the least. Because you never know where the boots are going to show up. You could get 2-hour boots, they just could be locked deep, or you just could find them in some random entrance at Sphere 1 that you don't check for an hour. It's hard to say. Meanwhile, Telmiran does get the fake flipper pretty quickly. Windfox as well. Looks like we have Bad Fairy at the Bad Fairy dropdown. Seems vanilla. And Telmiran is setting up the Houlihan. 4 jumps into the lake to set that up. You can get by with 3 if you check the entrance and walk back out. Looks like Windfox is saving a little bit of time, jumping in 3 times, and both runners getting a free 225 rupees. So you have bottle vendor money, you have bomb money. You're good for a while. And we have Telmiran heading north towards Hyrule Castle. Interesting. All right. Hard to justify that play, in my opinion, without a bomb in hand, just in case you end up coming by the Sankstart or something, the well. But looks like both runners are getting their tree pole info here. Fairies, interesting. All right, looks like we have an early Ganon find. Always good to find out that Ganon's not hiding behind Lumberjack or GT. And bomb drop for Windfox, always nice. So 2 bombs Windfox, 1 for Telmiran. And laser bridge immediately, very nice. We'll see how both runners are with their laser skips. Alright, Telmiran knows what they're doing. Beautifully done. Heart piece, we got a pod small, not bad. Good to get those early. Oh, and gets blasted in the stomach last second. So that bottom chest. Ooh, okay. Windfox trying to knock the enemy off the edge. There he goes. Ooh, a free 10-pack of bombs. That is a really nice find early. Oh, and then Windfox gets shot in the butt. And yeah, Telmiran did not save and quit. Already had 4 chests. Windfox still has 2 left to get. And we have Sank Mir. Wow, nice find. Mir is really nice early in Crosskeys and makes you a little less hesitant to take some connectors. Windfox does take another death, unfortunately. We do have a vanilla start at Sanctuary. Mir's also kind of annoying in a way because if you end up fighting a connector like North Dark World, you're like, well, do I walk all the way to Cave 45? Quarreling Brothers West? It's just a tough decision. Alright, we have... Oh, okay, 8 bomb pack drops from the bush crabs. That is also good. We have a Thieves Town located here at Lumberjack. Hey, more bombs! The game knows you need bombs for your bombs. Here's some bombs for your bombs. Hello, everybody coming into chat. Hope you're all well today. We got a big key too. Thieves Town. Hashtag memes ensue. But do you go all the way to Blind Cell for 1 legal check? I think not. But weirder things have happened. I've gone there and gotten a pair of flippers before, which won me a race, so... It's a tough decision. Blind is not killable at this point, and the only chests you have in Logic are the Attic, Out of Logic, and Blind Cell. Hello, Early Sword. Now, you do have way of killing Blind, but Telmiran says, nah, I'm good. Hard to say if that's because we're not comfortable with the 4 hearts, or if we're maybe looking for a small key and the hammer. That is the well behind Castle Tower, so, you know, what else is new? Early Sword in Crosskeys will never turn that down. We'll see if Windfox selects to go try and take on Blind. Out of Logic still without a hammer and small key, but here we go. Was that... Oh, ugh. Ugh, is that Spiral? No one wants to find Spiral, chat. Alright, not too interested in that mushroom item. Big 20 at the drop down here. Alright, we do have Windfox trying to navigate the bridge here. The enemies are not being very nice on the conveyors. Takes their time, makes it through, does get hit by the fire snake. Meanwhile, Telmiran does find Palace of Darkness with 1 small key, 3 legal checks, 5 gettable. And of course, Compass. Because the only fun part about a compass in Crosskeys is the last 3 letters, because that's all the compass is. Meanwhile, Windfox pulls an Out of Logic Eastern big key from the Attic of Thieves Town. And Telmiran pulls out a big heart container out of the bridge chest, which is legal. And 10 arrows, the only other legal check. Telmiran does not have a bottle. This does tell me that Telmiran can Mimic Clip. Windfox does take an unfortunate death. We'll see if they like to go further back in. Yep, they're going back in. All right, looks like Telmiran is doing the old buffer strats here. It gets the job done. It's not as fast as clicking your control directional pad super fast, but it does get the job done. Looks like I do see the Mimic going into the wall there. Windfox is changing their mind. Gonna go ahead and just nah. Well, or did we glitch? What happened there, Chad? I was not watching the left side. Not wrong, Brave. They're gone. And a pendant pod. Thanks, game. Cool. But you're not allowed to know that, Telmiran, so put that map back or just ignore that P in the corner. He didn't. He marked that as a pendant, so he's kind of illegally marking pod, but I'll allow it. Quadrant glitch on the conveyor. Unfortunate for Windfox. Spending a lot of time in Thieves Town. I really do hope this is a crystal for them. Meanwhile, Telmiran does find Pyramid Fairy with free money. Okay, what do we have at the drop down for the well? It's Uncle. How you doing, Uncle? Yeah, small key to Ice Palace. One of those keys you don't really need, but can make routing significantly better. So you know what? I'm not turning down an ice small key or two. Are there better ones? Absolutely. There are worse ones. GT keys. You don't want to see those. And of course, Windfox with no glove just has to kind of go around there. And Telmiran with a 20% return on bottom ender. Bottom ender knows what they're doing. Yeah, connector. And we're taking it. And unfortunately, Windfox does miss with that pot there, but makes it through. It's fine. And that is a bad connector going to checkerboard. Ugh, who wants to go to checkerboard? And that is a Bombos on Desert Ledge. That's decent info. When you get your Fire Rod and suddenly Bombos becomes less useless, or less useful, but it could be a required medallion for a Turtle Rock or Mire entrance, but let's watch Windfox here, see how well we do with this blind fight. 5 hearts. Script on point so far. Meanwhile, not much going on desert area, and blind is down for Windfox with a Cane of Samaria and a Crystal. Okay, so it's fine, right? I mean, Big Chest isn't going to have anything. It's fine. Got blind set, though. That's a nice glove right there. Okay, so we got a glove, a little bit of money, not much else going on there. And just like Telmiran, Windfox says, nah, I'm good. Spiral, no, just kiss my grits. It's fine. Alright, so Telmiran's going back for 50 rupee cave. Probably going to be nothing, right? The game doesn't want us to have a glove or something. No progression, it's fine. Or does it? Okay, we're going on another adventure chat. Here we go. We're just connecting around. Didn't mention that vanilla Lost Woods thief. And Windfox is gonna go ahead and go through Spiral. Okay. Yeah, that is a very interesting connector. It does go to back at Turtle Rock, which does mean we mirror, and go ahead and take a look at some East Death Mountain. No hook shot, can't go west. No bottle, can't do Sicked. And a heart piece from Spiral. What a shock. Spiral empty, but it has something important if you ignore it. Okay, that's something. Alright, Windfox not too far behind Telmiran getting this glove. Very good for them. Doesn't even take the free big 20. What the heck? Game offers you money, you take it. You don't need to farm it, but you take the initial. Alright, not a whole lot going on East Death Mountain, but we do have Sick Kid and no bottles, so here you go there. Alright, Windfox making the same play as Telmiran. Back of escape check with that glove for Telmiran. And Windfox says no thank you to that connector. Back of escape, not a whole lot. We did get a big key to Swamp, which is at best a convenience item. Just an additional check elsewhere in the game that you may or may not ever have access to. Probably the game will make you go there, especially if it's a pendant, though. Game is evil. And Windfox is about to get that info on Bombos. Meanwhile, Telmiran is going back up to check DMA, Death Mountain Ascent entrance. Doesn't bother getting 3 free bombs, but may get some under the rock here. Yep, they're there. All right. Okay, bomb and ball hut, that's fine. And a save and quit from Windfox. So both runners are pretty darn equal in exploration. The difference, of course, Windfox hasn't quite touched Kakariko. Not a whole lot going on there, though. But Windfox did go through with beating Thieves Town, getting that Eastern Big Key and Samaria. Meanwhile, Windfox does find Turtle Rock West. And says not good. There's one legal check there. Okay, 5 6s. Eastern and Desert. Okay, good info. And a big thank you to Homemade Beer for supporting Nissan's chat. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the resubscription. And oh, Telmiran finds Eastern Palace. Windfox does have 1 extra check there, but currently no bow to be able to beat it. I can't imagine Telmiran to put off Thieves Town too long. Dark Connector in Bombable Hut and Kakariko. And we do get a French vanilla chicken nut, I guess. With a Moon Pearl, because, you know, it's fine. Alright, first look at Lake Fortune Teller gives us Fairy Fountain. I think those are bombs? And Sahasrala set with a green pendant at Tower of Hera. And C-shaped house going on Telmiran's side. Saw set with a minor small. And Windfox going through with going to Eastern Palace, still avoiding Kakariko. We found out there's a Moon Pearl there, so that's gonna be kind of required eventually. And meanwhile, we find Hype Cave, the big key to Meyer. Map to Hera, which we already know the info of on the other screen. Small key to GT. Game, I told you we don't want to see that. Alright, Telmiran's gonna find Turtle Rock West. Gonna see if they decide to go through with exploration here. Nope, not the least. And the crab says, "Hello, Telmiran, how you doing? I will take 2 of your hearts, please. Just please and thank you." Alright, Telmiran now knows where Spiral goes. What he doesn't know is that there's nothing there. And we find Graveyard Ledger over on Windfox's side. With a few bombs, doesn't even refill. My gosh, the nerve. Fear is watching. Grab everything. You fluff or you're not playing Crosskeys. Doesn't even bother with the 4-bomb refill. And Windfox finds the Smith at one of the worst locations without a flute. Flute 5. And we already know where that darn flute is. It's on Desert Torch. Where are the booties? Alright, Windfox going to the back of Eastgate to get those things, I guess. And with this route, Telmiran has to be fake flippering. So we're gonna get a George check, maybe Waterfall Fairy. I don't know. He's got the Pearl though, so you could go into Waterfall Fairy and get your Water Walk, do some exploration. Okay, finally does get that fake flipper. Took him a few tries. Gonna go straight to George. Of course, these flipper checks are out of logic without flippers, but 10 errors. George coming in clutch. All right, so Windfox does start that Kakariko play, which is going to net him Eastern Palace with a big decision on whether or not to go ahead and go in. Going to get the Moon Pearl, which is required. Telmiran kind of overshot the portal there. There we go. First try every time, chat. It's fine. And we have a connector. We have a dancing woman because she's dancing. Look at her go. Got a big 20 hanging out on the Zora ledge. Don't really care about that, but you know what? We got Zora money. Let's go ahead and get Zora. Zora is a legal check. He's kind of doing it an illegal way, but it is technically legal because we got a glove. It's fine. All right. What are you going to give a Scamfish? Yeah. Not even going to go back to check the dancing one. Oh my gosh. All right, Telmiran's going to make that same Eastern play area. Not going to see a whole lot over there. It looks like Windfox is trying the bufferless method of Mimic Clip. And be fast, but you gotta be fast with your fingers. Telmiran getting bullied. Okay, so plays we have not seen this far. Likely Desert Connector is going to send you out somewhere. Greater Dark World. Going to get that Moon Pearl, go through a Desert Connector. I presume it's going to send you probably North Dark World somewhere. Could be Death Mountain potentially for your next piece of progression. Boots would be handy because Boots would give you the flute. And that is a lot of mobility. But as it stands, Telmiran's the only one with the Moon Pearl. Windfox is making the right call, though, going through Kakariko. But how quickly does either runner go for Desert? And does Telmiran give up on waiting on Thieves Town and just go there, get rewarded with the Eastern Big and Samaria, or hold off? If you know your script, 7 Hearts is plenty to take on Blind. The issue is that Blind's not at a fantastic location. You gotta walk all the way up to Lumberjack. It's nasty. Turns down the free bombs. Oh my gosh, Telmiran. Both runners are disrespecting bombs. All I'm going to say is if y'all see a fillet, you better pick it up if it's not out of the way. Okay, is this the desert play from Telmiran? It does look like it. Telmiran having issues with the fake flipper line that's the seed. It's been evil, but it does use the guard arrow to knock him into position. That works. Meanwhile, Windfox is 2 entrances from getting that Moon Pearl. Find a Dark Connector. Don't take it. Don't do it. Oh, it's Mountain. Ooh, okay. I did not see that on Telmiran's side, but that is the Mountain Connector, so yeah. Alright. Gonna be a Moon Pearl for Windfox. Does need this. Meanwhile, Desert main entrance goes out to... Okay, there you go. There's our Dark World. And there's the Dancing Woman connector. He would have been here so much faster earlier when he did Zara. Not a whole lot else going on in Village Backcast. Looks like we are going south. Gonna get a couple of free items. Gonna get Quarreling West. Gonna get K45, some south entrances. But no flippers, no bow, no Samaria, really not an option to splash delete at this point. So kind of committing to South Shore at this point. Can reasonably quickly get back to this area through Desert or through the connector. I did not catch this item earlier, so what do we have at race game? Seems important. So the second Windfox finds that is a clearable Eastern Palace. Meanwhile, Windfox is going to give us a look up Death Mountain. So could be good for Windfox because we have not seen the Mountain Save and Quit. That could be somewhere North Dark World, making that entrance easier to get to. Not a pod small at big game, not bad, but it's a pendant. So honestly, if the game wants to give you pod keys, you just hope for it quickly so you can go back into pod clear what you can, never go back. That's half magic on Lumberjack, pardon me, on Spec Rock. Meanwhile, K45. Oh, hi, Castle Tower. How you doing? Nice lamp. So that is legal mountains. So Windfox is just kind of cheating up here. That's fine. Okay. Do you have a regular crystal? You're at Meyer. Game. Really? Really? Why do you... What? That's a nice rod on Telmiran's side. Stumpy giving us a nice rod. It's fine. I did not even catch where the mountain went out. Smokey to Hira, because everybody loves a basement key. Side cave is boring. Okay, so that connector went out to Tower of Hero. Does Homewrecker love it? I don't know. Little does Windfox know what they are doing is legal with that lamp, so they just could be skipping ahead a bit in logic. Could find something important here on the mountain. Telmiran going right back to desert. Maybe gonna check west to see where that goes before going back out main. I do like to make sure all the connectors are known, even if bad, because you just get one connector you don't take and suddenly it's top a bumper for a GT mirror or something like that. It's, yeah. All right, Windfox is in Dark Cross going for that. Does have the mirror, can get that. Not Dark World, so these enemies don't really hurt all that much. And Telmiran is going to go out Desert West to give us that info. Turtle Rock, Small, and Dark Cross. Ew. All right. Well, it's gonna be a save and quit from Telmiran there. That's horrible. Map to desert from Windfox. We know what that is. We don't care. And we're going back again for Telmiran. Meanwhile, all the Hyrule exits for Windfox. It's fine. Gonna take a death warp here, gain some health. Hey everybody, we're going back to desert. It's exciting times. Oh my gosh, in the booth we do welcome Shinru. How you doing?
Hello. I'm here to help watch the race.
Appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too. What's the story of this so far? I've not seen a single second.
So basically, Telmiran is in logic, sticking with these desert connector to get to West Dark World. Found a lamp at K45. Windfox sequence broke Death Mountain. And little does Windfox know what he's doing is technically in logic. Windfox also beat Thieves Town and found the big key to Eastern Palace in the attic illegally and a Samaria at Blind.
Oh boy.
So if Windfox goes back in logic and starts clearing out West Dark World, finds that there's also a bow located at Race Game, Windfox has access to beat Eastern. He just doesn't know it. Mm. But otherwise, runners have pretty much explored very similar things. Don't do it! Windfox, no! Mm. Oh my gosh. It's okay, I'm fine. Just disappointed.
Everything's good. The shields are on the screen. They can't hurt you.
Alright, that's... Looks like we found a Mimic Cave at the Dark... was it Dark Sink? And we know locations of Thieves Town, obviously. We know locations of Eastern Palace. Nobody's gone in there yet. At Thieves Town, we're down to one check. Pod we found, yeah. a check into Paradox from Telmiran. It's our first bottle here on Windfox's side. We also get a map to Swamp, which we don't have the info for.
Telmiran's gonna get all this stuff that Windfox just got when I was my first going.
Yes, I was talking. I totally missed what was in
I
Paradox.
feel like I saw. There we go. Let's say I feel like I saw a mushroom. There it is.
That's GT2 and a compass, so pretty useless. All right. Neat. And here we are at the pyramid.
Cool. Hey, don't gotta worry about Pyramid Fairy. That's always nice.
And here we are at Dark Shopping Mall with no flippers. Nice. Ugh, it's bumper. And we do have a find of Mini Molder in the Cave on Windfox's side. I do not believe we've seen this either.
Yeah, if we don't have any hammer flippers, the only logical way here that we know of is through that Hyrule Castle exit that Windfox took.
So Cape would give us two things at this point: bumper connector and Hyrule Castle Castle Tower entrance. Of course, that connector does mean that the 5-6 crystals are just regular crystals. We don't care about that.
Yep.
Ugh.
Mm.
Did I mention the well is behind Castle Tower?
Oh, of course. Of course.
I mean, where else
Why
would it be?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
A little surprised to see Windfox go right towards Pod. I'd almost go towards Catfish and the Dark Potion Shop and then end at Pod, but personal preference.
You know, this whole area is just a pain to route because if you're trying to be thorough, it's just so much walking.
It is. It's not horrible if you have boots.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you have a hammer as well in their case, because at least you can get back to Dark World in case there's a connector that shows up, but otherwise, eh.
Oh, Pendant Hera.
Yup, including the basement that he does not have access to because Telmiran's in Logic and has the fire source.
Oof. This is a really bad place. Something's in there, and that basement is a really bad place for her to be.
The fillet, not bad. But yeah, not a great place. You can maybe route in Tower of Hero with the Smith in a weird situation because the Smith is at Flute 5.
Mm-hmm.
But, ugh. I mean, then you just need 2 gloves and a hammer. That routing becomes disgusting. Oh, and the flute is on Desert Torch, by the way.
Oh, fun. Always love when stuff shows up early on torches, gives you a little false hope, and you're like, no, you're not getting your boots for another hour.
Especially the big keys on like GT Torch when you're like, well, hopefully it's nothing, and then it's your Gumma.
Yep.
All right, Windfox with the bit of a walk of shame here, having to walk all the way back around just to go to Dark Potion Shop and Catfish. But neither runner really picking up any major progression. Windfox, the last one to do it. Sequence break in Thieves Town, but otherwise we found a lamp and a bow and a mushroom. Alright, Windfox actually, I'm turning that mushroom and we'll have the opportunity after Catfish to go ahead and check Zora. Maybe come back and do Desert Exits because Windfox at this point probably knows Desert Exits have to have the progression. Telmiran, I salute you. Grumpy fish with a small key to Turtle Rock. It could be worse.
Certainly could be better too.
Better than average, I guess. Nailed it, Timon. Nailed it. It's fine.
Oh, dual TR smalls are runners.
Yeah, Windfox found that other one just a little bit earlier out of logic. We'll see if Windfox elects to walk all the way back around or save and quit and just fake flipper back to Desert. That could be just a little faster at this point. Okay, Telmiran's gonna have that Hero Small Key going into Hero eventually. I think Windfox maybe... No? Oh, finishing up a Kakariko, okay. A little connector fun here. Yeah, you're not going to be happy with this connector, Windfox. We saw this on... Yeah.
Oh, deep.
Yeah. Yeah. Telmiran did not have a glove at the time that they took this connector, so Windfox has the chance to go back through. Okay, that's good for Windfox, because you should know that info on the... Okay, from Windfox's perspective, you know Desert probably has to go to your logical progression. And you also know that that logical progression is probably in West Dark World, and you do know where that bow is, so no reason to go into Eastern Palace right now for them. Both runners having some issues with the fake flipper, but it's fine. First try every time, it's fine. Oh, well done. The kind of setup you hope to get when you're in there with just bombs, but they all just spread apart and you can't do it. It's like 5, 6 bombs because they all keep moving. So I do fully expect Windfox to go south, just like Telmiran. Gonna get that bow, gonna get, I presume, the lamp as well. And then most likely gonna go and just go into Eastern, do all that before going back to Desert Connector. Probably gonna go at Desert West at that point, get locked out too. At King's Tomb.
Oh, that's another fun connector.
Oh yes, you're checking your Desert Connectors and King's Tomb. Thanks, game. We'll see if Windfox selects to go north. We have not seen Skullwoods. We have not seen Fortune Teller. Wait, yeah, we have. We got Mimic Cave up north. I don't think we've seen Skullwoods, though.
Have we seen CT2?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm sure Telmiran is very happy to see that Castle Tower key after having left the mountain where Castle Tower is.
Right. I think that's the same one that Windfox has, I think.
Yeah, that's the one he just got, because the Windfox is literally just here a couple minutes ago.
But Telmiran's gonna have here a basement option.
Yep.
Oh lord, do you see him doing that? I don't see him skipping that.
Yeah, I would not skip it if I were here. This is just a terrible place to get back to.
And it's very, very legal. Alright, we did get confirmed regular pennant at Todd. We didn't actually see that earlier, I think, but we got reconfirmation that Telmiran does know about Meyer being a crystal. A single arrow up tech with you. We got a stun prize of a heart, because why not?
Right,
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Sorry,
he's
guys.
doing it. No, yeah, I was just to say he's doing it. He's going in.
You are absolutely right. You just, yeah, it's a bad location to get back to right now. You have a mirror. Take a break, clear your head, drink a cup of coffee or a few drinks or something, and just calm down. Gotta love a good tower if you're a basement break. Except if you're homewrecker. And that's the other end of Paradox for Windfox. He's like, ugh. Alright, well, the two runners found Paradox from completely different locations. What do we got in the basement, Shin?
Let's see. Oh,
Hashtag worth it.
Homewrecker not in shambles today.
Nope, he's very much in told you so mode. I do not remember seeing these entrances on Telmiran's side, but we were also distracted at this time, so he probably did go up north here, because he did dark potion shop, all that stuff. He did. Or not dark potion shop, but dark lumberjack, I think. Pretty sure. Or did we? I don't remember seeing Hookshot Cave. But we are going to get a look into Skullwoods. We have not seen this yet, good or bad layout. And I think when Fox scouted that bow, I could be wrong, though.
There you go. Very easy vanilla Vicky room. Slap a block down, mirror out.
Trying to think, Eastern Palace. Okay, So good layout for Skullwood, so that's positive. So Skull or Eastern at this point, I think, has to just about have our progression. Let's see. Boots would get us a few entrances and a flute that we really can't do much with without another glove. Glove doesn't really get us too much at this point. Hammer, good possibility. Skullwood's not the answer. Well, I kind of take that back as that Eastern big is out of logic. So Eastern can have progression, but at this point, big chest and boss, not so logical. If it gives us like a Thieves Small, that is evil.
Yeah, I was like, it'd be pretty funny if Thieves Small is just in Eastern. Would suddenly put both that Eastern Big and Samaria in logic.
Yeah. And Telmiran found Thieves Town earlier. They did the front four. They got a sword. I think a big key somewhere. And Telmiran elected to go just mirror and leave. And Windfox went right back in. He had I think he had a glitch of some kind on the little bridge area of Thieves Town. Lost all the enemies, had to mirror and go back in. And it was, poor thing. It's like a quadrant glitch or something. I forget what happened. Okay, Windfox about to get their ability to out-of-logically beat Eastern Palace. Throws that boomerang, get wrecked. I mean, at this point, if you're Windfox, I think you check the dig game, you check arrow game, but then you probably just mirror walk up north to Eastern. It's right in Kakariko. Alright, Telmiran is in there, but with no big key. Gonna get a first look at what is in here. If the Thieves Town small key is in here and nothing else, Telmiran's gonna pretty much be a little bit upset.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't blame him for leaving when he did. I think they had 4 or 5 hearts going to Thieves Town. Green Mail, sword was found in Thieves Town. And the big key to Thieves Town, I think, was in Thieves Town as well.
Oh, cool.
The game basically just kind of invited you to go further, and Windfox took the challenge. High boots, that's unfortunate for both runners.
Oh boy.
But a disadvantage both of them are going to have to go through, because they both cut off Eastern, and frankly, Windfox is still in a better position, having a dungeon beaten and a fully clearable Eastern Palace, which is a crystal.
It's gonna be like a whole couple of minutes of boost advantage for Telmiran.
If that, like 90 seconds maybe? I mean, if one of the two runners elected to dip Eastern earlier, that would have been about a 45-minute boost advantage. Except Windfox. Windfox went to Kakariko later, so probably would have been like a 30-minute advantage for Windfox. But it does look like boots are going to lead to our next piece of progression. But we do have flute access anytime we want to. It's just a bit of a pain to get back to desert at this point. And frankly, if you get the flute, it does nothing for you. Other than maybe get you back to Kakariko faster, Death Mountain faster, whatever. Okay, so we are going right away for that flute. I mean, you're right there. You may reactivate it. Boots checks, I guess, at that point. I'm 10 arrows in Eastern Big Chest, not an advantage there.
Telmiran gets that flute.
So Windfox doing this out of logic, but not doing this out of logic, they'll find out pretty soon. Because the lamp is at K45, I think. We'll see how well Windfox does handle this dark room here. No chance to light it up. We have no lamp, no fire rod. Heather and a bumper, how you doing? It is technically a faster way to get up to the top of Castle, or top of Hyrule Castle for the Castle Tower entrance eventually. Alright, so we were right. I think he has not scouted this, but we'll get the bonk check and hook check. For anybody unfamiliar with this tournament, there is a rule. We are not allowed to hover. We are not allowed to mold or inbound, so, yeah. Oh, hi, Master Sword. How you doing? Not interested in the connector at this point. We're going to continue on exploring. May take the connector after this entrance here, or Skullwoods.
Oh, nice quick kill from Windfox. Just a piece of heart on Honest Knights, but get the crystal. I'm not going to be unhappy with that.
Yeah, you're only going to be a little bit unhappy when you find a hammer and the piece down smoking. You're like, it's fine, right? Question mark, fine? Yeah, it's okay.
It's probably fine. There can't be more than 2 good items in the back, right?
Right? And, of course, Telmiran has not beaten Thieves Town, so no Samaria. Does have a boomerang, though, can stun those Gibdos with ease. And Windfox is about to find out everything that they've done so far is in logic. Except, you know, having the Samarian in Eastern Big. And we're going to get a first check at Dark Link Bonk Rocks and Link Bonk Rocks for Windfox's side. This is a Pendant Swamp. That I did not catch earlier.
Okay. So is that every pendant we know our crystal pendant layout now? Looks like.
Yes, indeed. We got a red crystal knowledge. Not that that matters this seed, but we do have the green pendant here, a pendant pod, pendant swamp, so everything else is crystal.
Here's a Mire Shed behind the Dark Lake Block Rocks, and okay. Sure, pod small, okay.
I think that's our third overall.
Oh, cool.
Yes, cool, super bunny. In fact, oh, you're just gonna do the rest of the entrances, then do that, because that is accessible from Light World, so that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I presume we have not found the other end of that yet.
We have not. No, that's our first Super Bunny find there. Okay, hi, Spellis. How you doing? Did not see that before. And we got Telmiran going to be sorely disappointed with the item. Does know where this connects to because it goes to, I think, Mini Moldorm Cave. But not going to be happy with this find. Going to be a little bit more sad you decided not to go into Thieves Town again. Oh my gosh, it's desert again. We've already seen this. Can we go somewhere else? Oh, he's probably planning on going South Dark World for Dark Link Punk Rocks and Link Punk Rocks. Not much else to do, but Super Bunny does seem to be the path here.
Yep. Well, actually, that middle entrance with that Master Sword.
Oh, Castle
Middle
Tower.
entrance. Sorry, yep. That's also a thing. That's also a much more annoying thing to get to.
Well, they do have bumper connector. Well, not bumper. Never mind. We don't. We don't have a hook shot. We don't have a cape. Yeah. So that's. Oh my gosh. That's like what, Paradox Bottom or something? I'll tell Miran's gonna have more incentive to go and just take Super Bunny. Already done everything else South Shore, South Dark World, I should say, so yeah. So maybe Myths for our next piece of progression for something in Mire. Like Hammer would get us Mimic Cave and easier Dark World. Oh, that's good.
Oh boy, big Kia GT. We got a bow. We got a fire source.
You know what we're finding next?
Climb, anyone?
Yep, we still haven't found GT, but I have a feeling it's not far off.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I was about to be very happy if that was like immediately GT.
Why didn't they mirror to do Mimic Cave entrance? It's your Mountain Star, GG's. Which actually also is in logic as well. I don't think we've seen the back exit of Mountain Star. No, tell me here and go through the back of Mountain. All right. Oh, you are.
It's probably what to do right now, yeah.
Oh, it's Potion Shop. We found a full heart. Well done. All right, we going to Meyer Shin. Sure aren't. I don't think this. Oh, this gives us sick kid. Oh, this is. Oh my gosh, drop down. Oh, yeah, there you go. One more. Yikes. I don't remember seeing Graveyard. Yeah, we saw Graveyard Lit.
Here's Meyer.
This is where our progression lies. Got it. And Telmiran, without the Samaria out of Thieves Town, is not going to be able to full clear this. So yet another dungeon going to have to double dip, unfortunately. So Windfox continuing some out-of-logic stuff. Did get 2 in-logic bow checks and pod, which of course we know was nothing from Telmiran's side. So you hope to go in here with a couple extra small keys just to be able to do as much as you possibly can to never come back again.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like in Windfox's case, it elected not to do big key chest, going to go ahead and do a harmless heckle here.
Yeah, everyone's different. I think personally, without the big key, I'm probably doing the vanilla big key chest. This is like the combo Hellway and big chest.
Yeah, exactly. Makes sense, absolutely.
Certainly, I would be spending all my keys in a pendant pod, that's for sure. Like, you're gonna drag me kicking and screaming to Helma.
Oh yeah, you're just, unless you come in here with like 6 small keys, a hammer and a bow and a lamp, you're probably not doing that. All right, well, we know GT Moldorm 2 is locked behind 6 pot smalls. That's it.
Yeah. Cool information.
Yeah. And that's all 4 GT smalls, by the way. Oh, Lord. Oh gosh.
Wow, that's some fun logic right there.
Yeah, which we don't even have. We're missing 2 minor smalls. Okay, Windfox not getting a whole lot from Pod. I don't know what this does for Telmiran though, because if they know logic, they're like, okay, am I going to find 2 more minor smalls, or should I go to Thieves Town? Yes, you should. But both runners are going to be in the same dungeon, same time, for the first time since Eastern a few minutes ago, so it's been a while. But difference is Windfox is going to be able to full clear. Aha. Aha. Okay. There's something. We still don't know where Desert North is, I think, Shen. I think we know, of course, Desert, because we know we've been in there a billion times.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, you gotta flute to 2, just follow that desert big, because yeah, it's been like 5 minutes since we saw Desert, so let's go back. So I'd imagine higher chance of mitts, possibly hammer. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I think Telmiran definitely wants to find hammer as soon as possible because that's incentive to go to Thieves ASAP. Get the good stuff in there.
Yes, if you're a Telmiran fan, you hope for that hammer to show up pretty quick. Yeah,
oh, well, that's the opposite of what we wanted, I think.
Seems vanilla, Shen. Shin, where are you? Where's Telmiran going?
I do not know. Let's see what we went through. I guess maybe he might be. I don't know. Starting the Smith chain too. The Smith, I forget. Is the Smith close by or
Flute 5. That's not bad. It's Flute 5.
Yeah,
so
it's not terrible.
It's the flute is not bad.
Honestly, don't hate it. It's definitely something that's very easy to put off.
But here's the thing, Shin. You got mitts. You just lift a rock. You're in Village Vacas. Hey, more map info we don't need. Thanks, game. Well, we do know that Biddy cannot have the A small. I had to guess we're probably going to find a hammer in Meyer area. Probably GT as well. Maybe a hammer in GT or the climb. Ew.
No Smith chain, a waste of time, a sad waste of time, as it is wont to be.
You lost $10 doing that Smith chain. Or no, you gained $10 and a map you don't need. We're going through Oakshot Cave. Before Meyer? Curious. No, Meyer area. We've got the myths and a flute.
Oh. Well, that's a funny factor.
Could have found this earlier, but also funny. Oh, come on, game.
I hope this goes to Meyer area. Oh, well, never mind. Ikir's more on the ball in the chat.
Oh, goodness. Hey, it's Meyer 2. We're almost in Beasttown Logic here. Meanwhile, Windfox does pick up Crystal number 3 from Vitreous, and Telmiran's still waiting to get there first. I did not catch that medallion, though.
Yeah, it's starting. Ooh. Here's Skullwoods. Yeah, that was Bombos. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, Isan is correct.
Okay, well, that is logical. We do have a Bombos access. No, we don't have a hammer. But we have a shovel, Shin.
Oh, cool.
Windfox not quite out of options as Telmiran was, so gonna go ahead and check this connector. Why are both runners checking this entrance first over?
Drop the payload.
Okay, that's fine.
Does not want to be hit.
Well, not perfect. Got the job done. First, Crystal forward Telmiran at 119. 13.
Oh, hello.
Oh, that
Alright,
is.
so okay, so The well is locked behind the fire rod. That's something.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so Windfox needs to flute to 2 and check Desert Big. And we find the well.
The dam.
Or the dam, yeah, pardon me.
Oh no. Unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is a small key, I think.
You're correct.
Mod 4. Neat. Alright, Windfox doing what they need to do to proceed with the seed, gonna get their mitts. And I presume Telmiran's gonna flute to 7? 6? No? 7? Oh, we're gonna get... Yeah.
Alright, there's a shovel check now.
No better time to do it. We've already cleared South Dark World.
Yep.
Windfox didn't get mitts. Oh, lordy. Okay, Telmiran just got that Steve Stone and Logic now.
Oh boy.
Oh, spicy. We're gonna get a well play.
Just remember, Windfox, don't hover. I know you can. Don't do it though. Okay. Just a compass. Oh wow. Telmiran's been keeping closer to Logic. Decides, you know what? Logic is dead to me now.
Yeah, no kidding. Also, chat, now's a good time if you feel like playing a little game. You know, how many blue balls is Agan gonna shoot? Like, 0 to what? 14? Is 14 the max? I can't remember. 15?
Dude, I hope not. That's so many. Fall asleep during that fight.
Yeah, no kidding. But we got a bug net. Forgot something there, Telmiran? And Windfox gets info that, hey, that's Bombus. Okay, Windfox, I presume will know how to do this with just a lamp. It's gonna get crystal number 4. So I guess at this point we can start taking a look at what we technically do need for go mode. We need to... Well, we need to find a hammer, for one. We need a turtle rock, big key. We need a fire rod. Is that it?
Let's see. Yeah. As far as what we haven't seen. Oh yes, desert. Yeah, sorry, we need to find Desert North as well.
Yes, that is true. Oh no, Windfox got delayed down south, loses the North Torch. And Telmiran minus 5 points not using Bugnet. Well, if Telmiran decides to go to Meyer area and does find that hammer, like you said earlier, more incentive to go to Thieves Town. And can potentially pull something needed out of that big chest. We're running out of things we desperately need, though. I mean, could end up finding a pair of flippers that send you on a wild goose chase. Both runners, not great luck with Mothula, unfortunately. And the Castle Tower is beaten for Telmiran. That does unlock the well, which we know cannot have Fire Rod, but a lot of other things are still on the table there.
Yep.
And nothing. Alright, well, crystal number 4 for Windfox. Big crystal lead. We'll see if that holds up, though. But they do need to go to Desert and get that big key, or the myths from Desert big chest. Probably just unlocks Ganon's tower. I think we've seen all of our big item caves. But you find GT, and then you pretty much kind of have to make a decision at that point.
And the well is just bait.
Oh, my Lanta, alright. And Telmiran is making the play they need to. This will unlock three more dungeons, pretty much.
Yep.
But more importantly, they will be a little bit sad because the rewards you're going to get from these 2 checks that you could have gotten extremely early are gotten in an hour and a half. And this is by no means over. Windfox is putting off Desert. Big crystal lead, but frankly, Telmiran's done everything in Meyer except the boss. Done everything in Eastern but the boss. So, there's still plenty you could do. Oh, Windfox is also doing the same move as Telmiran at this point, so yeah, that's going to be time back for Telmiran that they needed.
Yep. Yeah, there's that Eastern big key.
There is one more legal check in Turtle Rock as well. We haven't gone back through Laser Bridge to go backwards to Crystal Roller, so that is
that is in logic.
It is. But Meyer area is my bet at this point. And there's also the first check at Turtle Rock Main I don't think we've seen as well. So there are 2 legal checks in Turtle Rock overall.
Windfox was able to do that actually when he.
Oh, I missed that.
It was just I think it was just a compass or rupees or something.
Ah, got it.
Not something Telmiran's gonna be missing immediately.
Ah, yes, Nissan, but Telmiran's gonna be the only one clearing Thieves Town and Logic. Dun dun dun! And sadness ensues for Telmiran. like, well, could have cleared Meyer in one go, could have cleared Eastern in one go. Whoops.
Yep, and he still had to do this without a hammer. They didn't even get that advantage.
No, pretty much had the boots advantage for Thieves Town. Didn't lock themselves. Because Windfox had an unfortunate incident with the Thieves Town and kind of soft locked himself. He had to mirror and reset to respawn enemies. I think he did some spins on the conveyor, which caused the game to despawn enemies. It was a goof. So this is still very much anybody's race with the decision to go ahead and just go to Castle Tower. That's going to buy Telmiran the 6-minute investment that they put in that. Windfox still has not gone back to Desert for the gloves, so I guess if they go back to Desert, like, here's my thought. If I'm in Windfox's shoes, I still don't do Castle Tower because it's still a Fire Rod out of logic, and I'm like, well, if there's a Fire Rod in Desert Big Chest, think about it, but I probably do Turtle Rock first, at least as much as I can. And it's like you get the myths and you're like, okay, well, I'm hard avoiding Castle Tower for now because that could just be pure bait and I just may need something in my area. You're not really looking for all that much for go mode, so yes, 5 items in the well is good, plus the 2 or 1 extra item you have from Castle Tower, but you could find GT and a hammer, you could find flippers and Swamp Small, something. There's just more tempting stuff I'd prefer to do over Castle Tower at this point. I am not in their shoes, so who knows what state of mind my brain would be in this case, though. Alright, Telmiran does pick up another crystal, so can pretty much go to Eastern, get those 10 arrows from the big chest, beat the boss, and then we'll have a crystal die here. So, Windfox, you need a flute to 2, Telmiran, you need a flute to 6. You know Telmiran's going to flute to 3 for Eastern, but after that. Congratulations, Thieves Town's down logic for you, Windfox.
Hooray.
Flute to 2, Windfox. Where's the bird? There he is. There's J-Joe. And we're still not going. Oh, we're going to Laser Bridge. Okay.
Yeah, I remember, oh yeah, I beat Daga. Can't just walk here.
So when Telmiran finishes Eastern Palace, more or less Telmiran's back in the lead. Unless Windfox goes right to Desert, which they don't really have many other options at this point.
Oh, just 10 arrows.
That's a kick to the face game.
I didn't hear there. to now. Have we seen Chomps or anything like that?
I don't think either runner went to Chomps, now that you mention it. I know they didn't go to Lava Chest, obviously. There it is.
Yeah, judging by how many items Windfox has, yeah. Like both these items are still, these accessible items are still needed.
Ooh, gets those 2 silver arrow shots last second. So we're gonna find out what's near the out of logic lava chest, but yeah, it's fine. It's only out of logic by 2 small keys. Hey, we're finally getting a Meyer play. I think that was Bombos as well. So just their luck, it'd be like, search everything in Myron Desert area, nothing. You have to go to Turtle Rock entrance. With the hammer, you're gonna find from somewhere stupid.
I mean, what you do also, that Bombos also blew up Ice Palace.
Oh, that's a good point. Gotta find our hammer there, right?
Hammerless ice, anyone?
Alright, you cleared out these down. Let's go get your Desert Big Chest Windfox. Let's keep this a game. Or not. Hi, how's it going, TR East? That does nothing for us except gonna get the same checks Windfox just did, I guess, minus the crystal roller.
Yep.
Oh, Windfox hadn't gone out the mid-entrance of Paradox, okay.
Are there any other places we care about as far as connectors are concerned?
No, we found TR Ledge, we found Bumper Top, we found Floating Island. We have access to everywhere in the game right now.
Okay, yeah, so TR West probably doesn't matter then.
No, we're looking for, at this point, an item entrance, probably GT, and that's probably the climb. And the climb will probably get us a Fire Rod or a Hook Shot.
He's just wait, no, I don't care.
Yeah, that's that Crosskeys near a 2-hour decision. You're like, do I or don't I? Yeah, my brain's dead. It's fine.
Hey, there's Desert North, not in logic without the small key, but that really does not matter.
And Telmiran will take their first crystal lead of the game at this point. And finally, Windfox. Pretty sure this is last location. This is why it's important to keep track of logic, kids. Even if you break it, you gotta keep track of logic in your head. Sometimes you gotta prioritize dumb checks like a Desert Big Chest, or else like you'll be like, okay, I can sequence break Castle Tower, nothing. I can sequence break dumb checks in Turtle Rock, okay, nothing. And flipper checks, nothing. Oh my gosh, poor Windfox at this point. Okay, that is crystal number 5 for Telmiran. So just looking for ways to beat Turtle Rock and beat Ice Palace. So Ice Palace gets with a hammer. We still need the TRB key, Ice Rod, or Fire Rod, I should say, for Turtle Rock High GT.
Hello, GT.
So with what you've got left, at most, I think if you're Telmiran, you leave to check any other entrances you may have in the area, which I don't think we have any, and then you probably climb without the hookshot.
Oh, cool.
Cool, Shin.
Just the item you want to see. At 140. So 140.
Desert entrance locked behind GT in Mire area. That's neat. I mean, you don't really want a hook shot, so you probably sequence break past Compass Room if you can, right?
I don't know. That's tough. It's not that bad to get back here.
It's not. You got a flute. If you are proficient at getting through, I think it's not a bad idea, given what you have, because yes, you're missing a fire rod, but if you end up finding, say, a hammer right side or something like that, that wouldn't be the worst. But Telmiran's saying nothing, saying no to the climb even at this point. You got 3 checks in the climb that are legal. Again, no hovering, no Moldarm bounce allowed in this tournament, but I don't know. You're running out of things to do, Shin.
Yeah, what we have these book checks. We have hammerless ice with no no big key.
No hammer. No bug key. No, you just, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Great.
Cool. I guess.
I mean, so it gives Telmiran 1 chick we have not seen in Pod that we could not see on Windfox's side. I guess the big question is, Shin, who climbs first? Who does ice first?
I feel like I kind of agree with Allison in chat. I think I'd be going to ice before I do the climb.
Given that I
But
think
boy, it's such an ass choice.
It is. Lumberjack is behind GT. You have a key to see. You have a small key, and you got some area for Ice Palace. So in terms of quick, yeah, you're not going to be able to beat that. All right, I'll be RB in a minute, chat. Y'all behave for Shinmura.
So Windfox taking care of Landmo. Telmiran's giving this checks. We always seen from Windfox in the back of pod. I don't think he's. I don't think he already checked the big key. Yeah, he saw an extra key, so he hasn't checked that big key chest yet. This is the one we have not seen from Windfox yet. Nope, nothing. So all our accessible chests and pod. Nothing. Boy, I do not remember where I saw it. I know we saw it. We definitely saw it at some point. I do not remember where it is. Alright, so we Bombos tablet for Telmiran. Windfox470 blinds to do the climb.
I'm back. In answer to question in chat, Ice Palace is at Bomb Shop.
Bomb Shop. Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right.
Oh god, that's
That's
pod
cool.
6.
Pod 6. All that useless garbage got in pods and logic. Hooray.
Okay, so I presume Telmiran must have not gotten anything from Big E Chest and Pod.
Nope. No, it was just like 20 bucks.
Alright, so our answer is Ice Palace or GT Climb.
Cool.
And we're gonna get that Ice Blade from Telmiran. Or not. Or yes.
He might have misremembered where Ice was.
Congratulations, you found Desert East. So, we can find a hero, big hero, nothing else.
Dude, very funny.
Okay, remind me to show Telmiran how to do bomb stress in this room. Oh!
Oh, is that,
Oh.
ooh.
Ugh!
Oh.
I mean, we need it?
Well, I would almost be tempted to just,
Yeah, I mean...
go to GT now, but, ugh.
I would, actually.
But also, it's such garbage to get back here.
It's not. You can just mirror, run up north. You've done... Wait, you've done...
I guess, yeah.
You can't get back that way because you would lose your portal because you beat Aga.
No, yeah.
So you have to... yeah, if you decide to leave and go do that, you have to get all the way back to ice.
Man, first chest, though. It's just no time to be like, see ya. I'm out of here.
And now Desert's small, so we know right side Desert cannot have a hammer.
Yep.
Okay, Windfox is back in the pod for one check. Oh, true. Right side Desert cannot have Hook either, so full incentive to go there right now. You can find your TR Big there, which you need, but what are we looking for go mode at this point? We need a hammer. We need a Turtle Rock Big. And we need a, no, that's it. Hammer and TR Big, that's all we need.
Yep.
Wait, did they get all the checks in ice?
Yes, because we don't have a big key. No hammer, so can't get cold stare.
Okay. God, I just missed the freezer room, I guess. That was what happened.
Yeah, there was just a TR small in Freezors.
All right, TR main, is that our answer, or is it gonna be the GT climb? And
Telmiran didn't get Crystal Roller earlier. He couldn't. So I'm gonna clean that up real quick.
So Turtle Rock Main is kind of a really bad location over at Dark Death Mountain Shop on East Dark Death Mountain. So I could, yeah, going this way just makes complete sense. Though you could like, well, no. I think Mountain Start would actually give you the fastest. Yeah, you've got mid. So save and quit, Mountain Start, drop down, lift a rock. You're in TR main.
And Windfox going nice. We'll see if he continues or decides to leave after Fire Rod.
Gonna find out who rolled a seed. Telmiran rolled it. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure who cannot roll the seed whenever I play my race. Just Telmiran, it's fine.
There you go. Even under pressure, Telmiran remembers. Don't have hook shot.
Good job. Pat in the back. And you also get another pat in the back for avoiding the one shield you could. You're... It's fine. You steep boost.
Oh,
oh my god!
That's a full big key.
Oh, it's a flute. But if it's not there, you're climbing GT. I mean, you could go do Desert East right now. It's not going to have the hammer, but it could have your TR big. And if it does have your TR big, you just don't do TR big chest for anything you need. Very likely, though, they're just about to get the hammer to go back to GT anyway.
Alright, let's find out immediately what's in this dumb chest.
Oh god! It's in logic too! Oh god!
Oh boy.
Hey, we're going back to pod, everybody.
I'm glad I already got my race done.
And you won, I think.
I did, yes. Mine was bad. I don't know if it was this stupid.
Okay, Skullnar, here we go. It's fine, right? We still got a couple item entrances left. Regression. Oh god. Nobody likes Agina. Agina's a jerk. Takes a bomb, he gives you nothing. Okay. Okay.
Every key is just funny at this point.
Ice big, ice big. Alright, Ped's dead. See ya, Ped. And we're doing Desert right for maybe at most ATR big key. But probably nothing. And whatever it is, you would not follow it, right? Telmiran, you're not going to follow this for progression. All right. Are we gonna go to pod or GT climb? We're going to pod.
I mean, right side GT and the climb feels so much better than.
Oh my God, Telmiran, what are you doing?
Pod.
Oh my God, no, Telmiran, go to GT. GT. Okay, Windfox, it's your time to shine, my friend. Yeah, Windfox is making the right move.
We'll see. I mean, certainly move with much more upside.
It could be Vanilla Hammer. We have 6 pod keys. Chances are not great, though.
Yeah, chances are not great that this is. Well, we'll see.
I mean, Windfox could get a hook shot or some nonsense.
There we go. What a wonderful change for Sankheart. For Sankheart, even.
Oh God. Okay, flew to 6, Telmiran. Ganis Tower, you got a hammer. You got all your GT keys. You got a Smurry. All right, Windfox is about to pull the hammer out.
Alright, well, there's... Alright. There's the hook
even,
shot.
even worse. God, even worse. All right, well, that's Hookshot Cave. That is the climb.
Yep. Yeah,
Just hope not to get flippers. That's all you don't want right now. But then again, you know, hammer can't be deep in the swamp, and you're not going to take that for a TR big. Unbud, please. Oh God, come on, game. I wouldn't even call that throwing us a bone. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't even remember if it's high hammer. Yeah, there it is. All right, well, Windfox needs a TR big, and Telmiran's about to go into GT as well. So TR big on Helma, you think?
Oh boy.
Okay, we're gonna mirror. We're gonna go left side, right? I mean, there's no other call. Not TR big. Oh, that's KW. Not 1, but 2 medallions in Compass Room. That's not Compass Room, or okay, that's mini Restalpos. That's disgusting. Ether is garbage in this situation. To go in there with Ether, that's good. Windfox having some issues a little bit, giving a little bit of time back to Telmiran. Oh. All right, well, you can fully clear the rest of ice. That's...
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really bad place to stun those two enemies. And there it is. Oh, okay, did not get knocked out. Nice sword. Oh, God.
Mm.
And see a climb. I mean, in this case, it makes sense, right? I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Windfox, I think, yeah, made the very obvious play. Just go ice. Clear out the rest of it.
going nice with your tons of magic. It's enough though. And Telmiran about to get his medallion-filled room here. 1, 2. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm with Goomba. I pretty much go Ice Palace. I probably go Hookshot Cave, then go for the GT climb.
Hookshot Cave is pretty available, isn't it? I don't remember exactly where it was, but...
It's a bumper bottom, yeah. It's very accessible. It's not fantastic, but you can combo Hookshot Cave with the Mimic Cave, then do GT climb if you want.
Yes, we have found the dam on both sides. I don't think we have flippers yet.
We do not.
Okay.
$1 from the H room in Ice Palace.
Telmiran disappointing our restreamer.
And we have Telmiran also going for Ice Palace. Very reasonable play. Happy 2 hours and 4 minutes, chat. Well, I guess Windfox will be using Bombo strats.
Yeah, I came in a little late. We found all the kind of like high value item caves in this one.
Yeah, all the high value ones are done.
Okay.
We have Spike Cave left to find somewhere.
Oof.
I saw it. That's nasty though. And see a cold stare. All right, crystal number 6 for Windfox. We are looking for a Turtle Rock Big Key, chat. And Telmiran not gonna, or is he at the switch? Alright, what's Windfox's next play? Ukshot Cave, Mimic Cave, GT Climb, Brightside Desert for nothing, that's fine too. Well, you get a blue potion, I think that's it. And I don't think Windfox knows what they want to do at the moment. But it looks like, okay.
I don't know what's here because this is before my time here.
Tis vanilla.
Like a bat, okay. Oh, cool.
God, come on.
That's why he read. That's why he rushed here. He knew he could feel it. The shields were here.
But now he's blind, so get wrecked. Okay, now it's a race between these two to try and find a big key. Are we doing Hera? There's nothing else in this area. Oh, we're not doing basement, are we, Windfox? Oh my gosh. The basement's the only thing in logic here.
Yep. Yeah, Windfox could not do this forever ago when he found it because he didn't have that lamp when he was here.
Okay, this is probably a Hookshot Cave, maybe Mimic Cave combo from Telmiran. I do like this play. There's 4 pretty quick items. You got as many items in these tracks as you do in the GT Climb. I think it's useless right behind GT Climb. I could be wrong. It was hard to track her. And Windfox gonna proceed, hi Buttersore, into Singles Break Tower of Hero.
Oh, Hookshot Cave, empty.
And nothing else in here so far either. Ah.
Oh boy.
I did not mark Skullwood or Swan Palace, so that is, yeah, an option. Most likely, I think we probably would have found it. All right, Hammer Pegs right after. We may not have found a Swamp. Swamp could be at Hammer Pegs or Turtle Rock.
All right, Telmiran gonna get his fire shield here.
All right, we're gonna go visit Sahasrara for an Out of Logic Green Pendant turn-in. For our first invincibility item. Ugh.
There we go, Swamp Palace.
That is amazing, Allison. Well done. Oh, God.
I was gonna say Resident Sleeper, but no. Game not being that nice.
Well, we know Pet is dead, but
Yep.
other than that, oh God.
Hey, that Burnin now is super in logic. Spike Cave, anyone?
I don't even know if we found Spike Cave yet.
Let's just bury it somewhere stupid.
I mean, we have, what, Turtle Rock entrance, I think, left?
You know, it's not Pyramid Fair because we went through there already.
I mean, density-wise, Telmiran's in the right place. But is he? And we're going to Helma. Guess it could be a nice palace entrance too for Spike Cave. There's also, what, the hammer entrance in Village of Outcast that we haven't seen in the shop. Oh, come on.
There it is. West Side Swamp.
2:12:39. Telmiran's in go mode. Gonna go to the front of Power Castle. Take the unintentional portal mirror again. And beat down, then just go to Ganon. We're done. Get hacked, GT Climb. The worst part is that you are right next to Ganon right now. But your butt is going to get kicked out on Dark Death Mountain. And Helmasaur, what do you have? Nothing, but what do you have? $20. Okay, Windfox heading towards a backup, but Skull was, I don't think they checked pedestal. And we're back in front of our castle, Shen.
Yep. I've seen this place a million times this seed.
Nope. Almost as fun as Desert. You've got butter. We've got silvers. We're gonna have some bacon. And Windfox is about to get an item that he didn't know they want. Never mind, that's not where the flippers are. Right, that was it. Magic Bat, which was right next to the swamp.
Yep. Mimikate, that's right, Mimikate, not Bat had your
Oh god, that had the shield, didn't it?
the Royal Yor shield, yes, not yours specifically.
You're right, humbug. Oh my gosh. She and the see that stupid shields. What the heck?
Alright, get your GG's in chat for Telmiran.
Do it. G's the Telmiran. Finishing with a time. 2:16:21. What a seed! Oh my gosh.
I think the appropriate end card for this.
The winner. Once again, a big thank you to Nissan for hosting this this restream of these two really fantastic runners. And little does Windfox know that is a required item. And we have Telmiran joining us in the booth. G's got the flippers and your big key.
Yeah, thanks. I see Windfox just FF'd. May I ask where he was at?
He just got his flippers.
Okay.
Yup. You both were pretty close. Windfox had a 3 crystal lead for a long time. But then kind of didn't want to do Desert Big Chest. You finally went to Thieves Down. Windfox did it super early. So you got your Samaria, you got your Eastern Big, you started catching up on crystals very fast. Windfox looked to take a little bit of a lead going to right side GT first. But then you had the right path pretty much going towards your flippers and your TR Big near the end.
Yeah, I felt pretty bad at first. Like, I decided to skip some things, like Six Town, like Eastern and everything. So when I finally did it and everything was there, and like everything was behind it, it didn't feel great.
Yeah, the logic was just so dumb the whole way through. Like, I think you made the play I think I probably would have avoided these for a little bit too. It just got to the point where you were forced. Unfortunately, you were forced by the seed to do it.
Yeah.
But, not punished by the big chest, fortunately, but.
But you logically, I think, had to do that without the hammer. So the big chest was not even accessible, even when you have the small key.
Yeah.
That was
it was a special season and was for a long time like just hoping not to find those flippers because I really didn't want to go swamp. But yes, when it's all you have left, basically it's what you have to do.
Well, Windfox is not going to come in for an interview today, but GG's to them on this interesting seed that neither runner really put a lot together after a certain point. I think Desert Big Chest with the vanilla, the glove that pretty much opened up everything else in this darn seed. but that Eastern Palace with the boots was pretty mean. I have a 2-check rule in Eastern Palace. If I find it and it's not great, I'll check 2 things. If there's something good, I stay, but otherwise I leave. But Eastern skippers in this case are pretty much like, oh, that's not great.
I I usually skip Eastern if it's easy accessible, and like here I thought like, well, it's pretty easy, and I will come back when I get that flute and I have to activate it. So I was kind of hoping that I could do it together with something else later on, like hopefully have the big key and bow so I could full clear it at once and everything. So, but yeah.
Now, like you
Not
said,
this one.
yeah, two dungeons just kind of bit you both, honestly. Like, Windfox did Thieves Town early, but I don't know if having the Samaria was an advantage or not, because that gave them more to do early, and you were kind of forced to do things later, which caught you up very quickly. So it's hard to say if doing Thieves Town early was a benefit or a little bit of a hindrance.
I think the only thing it would have helped me, I guess, would have been to full clear Meyer at the first time, but I think doing Meyer twice is fine. Like for me, it's kind of a double dungeon. Like you have the front with all the items and then the back with the boss. So for me, it's not a big deal to go back to it.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta generally, like in a regular seed, non-Crosskeys, you gotta dig the dungeon anyway, so it's not the worst dungeon to double dip.
No.
But it's still, I know it still feels a little bit bad sometimes, but a couple of early double dip dungeons, but GT ended up being like, okay, thanks a lot for the progression game, but it locked that hammer so stinking late.
Yeah, but oddly, the sea wanted you to just go everywhere. Like, so many dumb things. Like, it wanted you to go to ice to get your fire rods, so you go back to GT, so you get your hammer, so you go back to ice to finish that.
Yup. It's like, go to my area for your bombos, but don't go into GT. Go into Ice Palace to get your fire rod, to go into GT to get your hookshot. Oh god. In fact, did hookshot even technically lock anything this seed? Like, besides right side, logically, Ice Palace, but other than that.
I don't think it gave anything. A sword.
The sword, yeah.
But,
yeah, the gold sword, yeah.
I don't think it had anything, so...
Otherwise, you got, like...
Now, Nissan's also saying Swamp Small.
Oh, okay. Right, Swamp Small, forgot about that. Minor detail that was required for Go mode.
Or was it Swamp Small? I don't even remember.
I don't remember either, but I trust Starmain Man. Random room, he says.
Can get there without hookshot. Not needed.
So logically needed, but still not technically needed, I guess.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna go...
I mean, you're certainly not gonna... I don't think you're gonna go to the swamp without the hookshot, at least, I guess.
It's true. I
guess it's necessary for encouragement.
And you're probably not gonna do left side GT with just a hammer before getting your hookshot from Compass, so it's fine. But this seed was a lot of mess. You guys, you cleared about as well as you could. Like, with an exception of having to double dip dungeons and having to go through desert connectors like a billion times, there's really... You couldn't help much of that at all.
Yeah, it feels kind of bad, these seeds as well. Like, I saw pretty early, like, I've done, like, every item location. There's, like, nothing left, so I knew, like, it was dungeons required, but usually it's, like, you go to one, like, you find GT and everything is there or something, but you had to really jump around all dungeons in this one.
You did. I think every single dungeon was dipped in once, if not multiple times, including Pod, that had absolutely nothing except a pod, except a couple of small keys, I think.
Yeah, I was... it was weird. getting everything for a pod basically, but it was nothing. That's never the case.
Yeah, right. But any other comments about this special seed before we call it a day and let Nissan enjoy his day with the Restream? Thank you, Nissan, by the way, and thank you as well, Telmiran, for joining us, of course. But any thoughts on what's going on here?
Well, I'm sorry for Windfox because I rolled a seed and it wasn't the best one. And GG's to him, and thank Nilsson and you guys for getting this. I figure it was pretty last minute because Nilsson told me just like an hour before the race, like, yeah, it's no Restream. And then he jumps into the race room saying it is a Restream. So thanks for that. Always fun to get a Restream going.
It's our pleasure, and thank you to Shinmaru for joining me a few minutes into the race. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for allowing me to rest my voice a little bit.
It's fun as always. Yeah, GG's again, Telmiran. Good luck to you in a couple of weeks or so. And week 2 begins and you get your next match.
Yay, random. But yes, GG's Telmiran, GG's to Windfox as well. Thank you, Nissan, for putting us on here. Thank you again, Shin, for hanging out with me. But otherwise, Shin, why don't you go ahead and just send us off here? We can let Nissan send us where he wants to. Thanks, everybody.
Yep. Just make sure to follow the runners, Telmiran and Windfox, my lovely co-com Lana, and we'll be jumping in to Scottish Brave 44 stream. She is hosting a Restream more Crosskeys action between Zen Arcane and Rosalindus.
Let's go.
There. Yeah, just enjoy the race.